taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
3.5 to go, first quarter. Allen looks to throw on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Allen on third. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got it. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Allen. And he'll be as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Picked up a first down.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hey, 88. Here we go.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Hey, 626.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick across midfield. And the Bills are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Half 85. 56. Stop. Hey, tight.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Rodgers now on 1st and 10. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And again, it's Rodgers. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, the end of the turn.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Alert, alert.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Allen now looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Down the sideline he goes. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The big fella. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for the Bills touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Jump out!
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the slant, he's got Davis. 16 yards there, and the Bills have the first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Allen eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Carl Lawson picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On second down, here's Allen. Buying time to it, and he's going to go down again. Carl Lawson in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Allen off the play fake. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the return will stop right around the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Forced out to his left.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end.
And quickly they get to the line.
5 wide.
Allen now on 1st down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hey, you block over here. Inside.
Now it's Rodgers. Right back to Cook for another completion. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number. Rodgers again now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Cobb. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Rodgers. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. That's caught left side by Hardman. The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big performance.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I'm not sure what other ground there is to